everyone. My name is Justin, and I'm joined here tonight. I got you. I made him jump.
No, rewatch that.
I got you. I got you.
Y'all saw that? I made him flinch.
See, I could be a scare actor. It's not that hard. All I gotta do is get you. I got you.
I didn't even flinch. I
I'm
intentionally
joined
did this.
here tonight by my best friend, Gage. And we are here to review Spooks on Spurr in New London. Now, before we get into things tonight, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube. Is It Scary, Wisconsin? Make sure you're liking the videos. Make sure you share them with your friends if they want to know anything about Wisconsin haunts. At least if they want reviews that are unbiased and no BS and not just, kissing ass. Mm-hmm. Or make sure you're following us on Is It Scary, Wisconsin on Instagram. For fun little clips, fun pictures. We always show you where we're at. We talk about the haunts beforehand. Hey, you guys can follow us on this whole social media journey here on Is It Scary, Wisconsin.
And if you're wondering why I got blood on me...
Up, they gotta watch the stuff. Don't give it away.
That's exactly what I'm saying. If you want to find out why I got blood on me, he cleaned up after this. I want to go on this dirty. If you want to find out why I have blood on me, check out our Instagram, Is It Scary, Wisconsin.
And there's merch links in the description, guys. If you want to get this awesome catchphrase t-shirt, if it ain't Is It Scary, it ain't
shit.
And he's got the OG merch on tonight. So if you guys like that, make sure you check it out. We're going to get right into things. We do general and scare scores. General scores will be out of 40 points. Scare scores will be out of 40 points. That's 80 points total combined, and then 10 points from each of us. Personal points, if we decide to allocate all of them, and that's a total out of 100 points, helping us rank and review the haunt. So here we go. Tonight, general for Spooks on Spurr. Is there a website? Does it have up-to-date information? Yes, 1 of 1 points. Is there a clearly labeled parking lot with parking available? Yes, with 1 of 1 points. Is there a clearly labeled ticket booth that presents prices? Yes, 1 of 1 points. Are there clear queue lines? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Are the rules listed before the first attractions? Yes, they're listed right at the ticket booth as well. 1 of 1 points. Are music and audio appropriate throughout the haunt? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Did actors stay in character throughout the attraction? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Was the haunt fully well staffed? Yes, 3 of 3 points. Was there clear directions through and after the haunt was over? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Was lighting appropriate? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Were there any unusual scents? Yes and no. It was kind of weaker, like outdoor, maybe campfire a little bit, 1 of 2 points, but nothing that really made me say, ooh, whoa, we got a crazy scent over here to get the full 2 points. So 1 point out of 2 there. Did you catch another group? Yes, though it was very short-lived. 1 of 2 points there. We basically just stopped for a little bit. A clown kind of told us he wanted to eat us for a couple minutes. So we just let them get ahead of us, and then that was no longer an issue. But we did catch a group, and if I see it, I have to review and score on it. 1 of 2 points. Was the scenery quality? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Did the haunt maintain immersion? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Was the walking path safe and well maintained? I have 1 of 2 points on here. More on that a little bit later. Was it appropriately priced? Yes, 1 of 1 points. Good atmosphere, yes, 2 of 2 points. Did you see any personal items out of theme, shoes, or costumes? No, 2 of 2 points. Was the haunt well organized? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Were staff helpful in doing their job? Yes, sort of, for the most part, 1 of 2 points. Jenna wasn't given a ticket at her time of purchase, or at least it wasn't communicated that she needed to take one, or it wasn't overtly obvious. I think it was just a slip up and miscommunication between her and the people in the ticket booth.
Just kind of made an awkward situation.
It was awkward.
It's so weird to walk up to a ticket booth. I didn't get a ticket.
So yeah, she just walked back up there and said, I didn't get a ticket. And she had literally just come through, so I don't really think it was a big issue. But it's something to be aware of. It's something to be aware of. Maybe have to be just a little bit more judicious in that department. Was the haunt a complete attraction? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Were advertised icon characters present, or did the haunt advertise something it does not deliver or accurately present? Everything it advertised, I saw at the haunt. I didn't really see any icon characters that were come down and see Swingin' Pete, the crazy axe man, and then he's not there. I didn't see anything
Swingin' Pete?
Yeah, I didn't see anything like that. The guy at the church is there. The people I expected to see were there.
I feel like he's the icon character.
Definitely an icon character, no question. He's fantastic. But anyway, they were there, 2 of 2 points, giving a grand total 36 out of 40 points for General. Gage, take it away with the scares.
For Spooks on Spurr, the scares. Did actors attempt to scare you? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Were masks, costumes of good quality? Yes, 1 of 1 point. Did props seem real? Yes, 1 of 1 point. Were actors in positions to enhance the scares? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Was there a variety of creatures and characters on the site unless stated otherwise? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Did the actors scare you twice in a scene? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Did the actors scare you 3 times in a scene? Yes, 2 of 2 points. I want to note here that they really do have a good blend of animatronic and actors.
Oh, yeah.
They really, really do.
Oh, yeah.
We kind of teetered almost on a 4 scare in a row at some point, too.
There actually was plenty of opportunities that if they had 4 or 5 scare, they would have gotten that, too.
Did an actor scare from below the waist? Yes. And what is up with y'all in my legs? Do you like my calves?
You do have nice legs.
Please.
You do.
I'm moving on. I was going to kind of badger on this a little more, but I'm not going to. Did actors scare you from above the shoulders? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Did actors use a variety of scare tactics? Yes, I've seen multiple different scare tactics. From above, from below, from multiple ways.
Different props.
Different props.
Yep, from the shadows.
3 scares. I mean, 3 points. Wait. Yeah, 3 points. Was there a go-home scare in the last room or the point of the contact and the attraction? For this one, I did give 1 out of 2. My 1 out of 2 is for the house, and I get the slide is cute. I'm not bad. I'm not upset about the slide, but it's just kind of going into it. It just I don't want to sound like a jerk when I'm saying this, but when we're kind of going into that scare, there was technically a point of contact, but the actor, like, all I really seen him doing was this. And, like, I get it. You're just trying to be eerie and creepy, but when I'm talking, like, go home scare, I want that to me right in the chest, you know? I don't actually hit me, please. I know it's a contact haunt. But I'm just saying, I want to be like, holy cow, that got me good, you know? Or just the attempt to, like, yell at me, scream at me and stuff like that. Just something to get me going. Had to give a 1 out of 2 points out of that one. Moving on, was the haunt the same old scary, or did the haunt change things up from previous years? So I did give 2 out of 3. I say this because I have been there, not last year, but the year before. And for the most part, I felt like it was all kind of the same. There were some newer things. Truth be told, that 1 year I did go, I was kind of, my brain turned off in the second half of the house. Go find out why in that video. I'm not going to go on about that any longer. But it really seems like they didn't change much, and the things they did change, it was noticeable, hence why I gave them 2 out of 3 and not 1 out of 3 or 0 out of 3.
Yeah, that's good.
Did actors seem well-trained and enthusiastic? Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah, they did. Great. 2 of 2 points. Were props, animatronics, and electronic devices in working order? Yes. 2 of 2 points. Were there any unique scares? Yes. 2 of 2 points. Yeah. Did anyone use any vanilla lines during a scare? I gave them 2 out of 2 points. Thankfully, they didn't, and I want to say thankfully on this because I noticed Spooks on Spurr does have a lot of younger actors, and this is an offense that younger actors do kind of say.
It's very easy.
It's very easy
for somebody to just shout, "Get out!"
It is, but
or fresh meat, and that's all you say, nothing else. You know, like, I got me some fresh meat here. That's, you know, and if you use that in a combination with other lines,
yeah,
that's not as egregious as being like, fresh meat, you know.
We can say it right now because I know he would probably laugh at this, but as soon as we started the haunt and then the main guy that gets you in the Forest of Freaks, he hopped on, we got a bunch of fresh meat here, and he's looking at Justin, and the actor's
I
right
literally
here.
Looked at you like this.
No, this is you. You're Justin. The actor's looking at you right here, and here's me below the actor. And
I'm just like this. I'm just like this. I'm just like this.
Yeah, and I realized he used it in a form of a sentence. He didn't just say fresh meat. He put in a whole sentence. So
now get out.
Yeah. You know, so
there was no boo, none of that shit.
It's just like I said before. There's a lot of younger actors, and I'm really glad to see that wasn't used because that's used a lot with younger actors. Moving on.
It was actually really funny the way you looked at me because I was like, I knew you were thinking that. I was like, no, he used it in combination with other things, so it's acceptable. If you say just those lines and you don't have anything else, I'm not interested in what you have to say.
I wish
it was so funny.
I wish I had a picture from your point of view where you just see the actor.
Like, almost like you couldn't believe he actually said
Yeah,
that.
like right off the bat.
Like, this MF been watching us or something.
I think about that Wojak beam. Oh, pointing in the back. Okay, we got to move on.
Funny,
It's going to be a long
it's
video.
still funny.
Where was I? Vanilla lines. If there's a no touch or contact
What about vanilla slime?
vanilla lines, I'm going to slime you.
Nice.
That's what kids say when they're, I'm cool. Did the hunt abide by those rules, whether it's a contact or a non-contact hunt?
Yep.
This is the only time I can say this was a contact hunt and they abide by the rules because...
But to be fair, it was appropriate.
it was appropriate.
There was no inappropriate touching.
I mean, if you don't like ankle touches, what? Well, I'm kidding. I'm not against it. I thought it was hilarious.
You know what I mean.
Did sounds enhance the scares? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Was spoken language appropriate? Yes, 2 of 2 points. Was the makeup on point? Yes, 2 of 2 points. So out of total 40 points for scares, they got 38.
Could be 74 out of 80 total. Let's jump right into bonus points here tonight. But first, I want to talk just a little bit about Spooks on Spurr. Spooks on Spurr is an odd duck of a haunted attraction.
It is.
To some, it seems like a bad thing, but if you're in the haunt industry, you know that's high praise. Spooks on Spurr is the first haunt I ever went to that had legitimate actor content in the haunt. I remember the first time I experienced the show and how I felt walking out of there. This year, we were really looking to see Spooks on Spurr get their redemption arc. After a fumbled show a few years previous, we looked forward to The Mansion of Misery and The Forest of Freaks. The show we saw was quite excellent, with very few, if any, missteps or things out of place. Actors were on point and colorful, to say the least. Management that we encountered was top tier and engaging. Overall, I had a blast, and this haunt surprised me. Going into extra points?
Yep.
Awesome. +1. Some of the best actors.
Well, hang on. Before we start this, I want it to be known that we do not communicate on our bonus points.
We don't talk about bonus points.
There is a potential chance that we have the same bonus point on the same specific scene or situation or whatever. That's total. We didn't communicate at all. So it's probably gonna happen. Sorry. Go ahead.
+1. Some of the best actors and most active actors out there. This crew is on point and never missed a chance for a scare. I really like that about this haunt. +1. +1. Several areas did feel new to me because it's been about 3 or 4 years since I've been there. The change was solid and it kept me guessing. +1. My best friend is a legitimate EMT and firefighter of 12+ years. He has actually seen everything horrible you can imagine.
Not me, by the way.
Not him, no. Mm-mm. My best friend of like 20 years.
I'm 10 years.
He's actually seen everything horrible you can imagine. I always look when I go through a haunt with this guy to see if they can get a scare out of him. They got him twice. 2 different times within 10 minutes of each other. And if you think I missed an opportunity to rub it in his face and make fun of him and tease the living shit out of him, you are wrong. I was rubbing. She got you. She got you. You got scared. You jumped. Oh, I wasn't looking over there. She got me. And he's not too good to admit it. It was good. Like when I tell you he's seen everything, he's seen it. Mm-hmm. And they got him twice. It was good. I was very excited. +1 point for that. +1. This show has everything: food, drink, music, merch, fun atmosphere, great scares. This is a complete haunted attraction. It sounded better when I wrote it. It sounded kind of stupid when I read it.
You're not saying interreactive.
Yeah, it was a complete haunted attraction. They have everything at Spooks on Spurr. You can come at 6 o'clock and you can leave at midnight and you can be entertained and fed and everything the whole time. Mm-hmm. Awesome. +1 point. The touching was creepy, but still appropriate. This is usually a huge issue with contact haunts. But Spooks on Spurr does it right. +1 points. +1 point. Multiple actors snuck through our group and scared individual members who thought the actors were other group members. This is elite scare tactics and a great job. There was like a point where I'm walking with Jenna and we're talking, and my buddy was messing with me. He was like touching me or whatever. And I was like, okay, knock it off, Ops, And so Jen and I were going ahead, and all of a sudden, this guy comes from behind, like grabs my shoulders and turns me around, like one of you guys wanted to talk to me. And I look, I'm like, "What do you want?" They're like, "Bah!" Like right in my face. And I was like, "Jesus Christ!" Great scare, like great scare.
I do have to say, you never told me this. I didn't know about that. The fact that somebody
It was great.
There's a difference between getting a scare and commanding a square.
That was a
this
commanded
actor commanded
scare.
this square.
Like actually,
the
like
scare.
they didn't grab me.
Yeah.
But they grabbed me and like they wanted
That is
to, like
crazy.
you wanted to talk to me because I was talking to Jenna and they turned me around and were right in my face. It was
I have
awesome.
never heard of someone
it was
commanding a
so
scare
good.
like that.
Like I actually stopped. I was like, "Damn, dude, good job."
I guess that's like the only thing like a contact hog can get away with. A non-contact hog can't really do that. So that's impressive. Sorry, go ahead.
One more point. +1. The house is really awesome. There's a few things about it, like a few like technical and safety things about it that kind of annoyed me. But the actual house, the hidey holes, the way the actors were working. I remember walking through, and I was mostly with Jared, the EMT guy. Mm-hmm. I was mostly with him. And I remember saying, "This house is really effing good, Jared." He's like, "Yeah, it's great." And then they proceeded to scare him twice, and I was making fun of him. And yeah, it was, no, seriously. The house is really strong at Spooks on Spurr. +1 point there. 7 bonus points total. That puts them to 81 so far. Gage, go ahead with bonus points.
My bonus point is actor engagement. I know it's a vague term because when you put it vague, that means it can mean the entire haunt, and I do actually mean the entire haunt had multiple points of engagement, whether it be screaming in my ear, staring at my face, and feeling up my calves.
Nice.
It's unique. You know, they got that contact haunt. I don't really want to give them points for being a contact haunt because I feel like that's unfair to non-contact haunts. Now, I guess they could always change their rules, but I just kind of don't feel that's fair. So, in reality, it's just the actor engagement in general. I had to give them bonus points.
It was good. It was very sharp.
The atmosphere / scenery in that waiting area, and the waiting area I'm referring to is where you got the band right in front of you, the bar to the right, food to the left, and then merch to the right. It's good because you have that big fire pit there. It could really set the mood, you know, a nice romantic night. I'm kidding, it's not really romantic there. The whole fact that it's really smart. I want to say, whoever came up with this idea, I want to shake your hand. The pipes that are going along the entire haunt, and then you drill holes through that. I think that's plumbing pipes, PVC.
Yeah. It's plastic pipes, yeah.
And you put a fog maker in there, and then it just goes throughout and it circles the haunt, and then the waiting area, and shoots out the smoke. It's really impressive.
And then they have the lights, and it looks like a swamp in there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they got the light show. Technically,
that's good.
The lights going on
it's
above.
Good.
It really does. I mean, even walking out, I could see like my. I'm really mentioning calves a lot today. I can see my calves, and I can see lights, like a whole line of light, like as if it's like you're walking through a swamp to get out of Spooks and Spurr, or in, depending on what time of night.
Yeah.
You got something to say? You sound like you got something to say.
It was just, you can tell there is some passion behind that.
It is.
It's not necessarily just trying to be a money grab. Give us your money, get scared, get the F out. Like there's even like the lady doing the number calling and everything.
Bobby.
Like there's
huge shout out for Bobby.
There's that energy there that is just good.
Mm-hmm.
And it was better than I remember in the past, and it was a positive environment, and I like that. I did.
I have to get an additional bonus point for the funniest haunt in Wisconsin. I can't go into detail why it's so funny because we want to kind of keep this a little family-friendly thing, but let's just say blowing on a certain totem pole leads to certain surprises.
Yeah, our friend is pretty good at blowing.
He's very good at. He's not only good at EMT, but he's also a good blower apparently. And I wanted to kind of circle that back along with the whole point that where was it? Was spoken language appropriate? Because the joke that was made with said blowing, it was an appropriate joke to make for who
Adults.
was there, for adults, because we were all the four of us were adults. So I'm pretty sure you are. So I had to give a bonus point for that.
Yes.
My next bonus point is for the animatronics are I can't say that word because apparently someone likes using that more than me. So I'm going to say stellar.
Nice. Hey. Nice job.
It's not my word anymore, apparently. So the animatronics were just, I haven't seen animatronics like that. Now, I know what really happened is the owner went the trans world. Is that what it's called?
I don't know. That's what it's called. Yeah.
And they always have like all the prop shows and that, or they go to whatever. Those haunts places with all the different animatronics, and I'm sure that's what they did. And it pays off because it's really impressive to see the different kind of animatronics that just attack you from across the room, or just different weird, creepy things. I've seen some of those animatronics, and I'm like, you let that thing in your house? Why would you put that in your house? That's terrifying. Like, that's gross. So I had to give a bonus point for that. My last bonus point was
learning how to read his own writing.
I set myself up to screw myself on this one. But I guess I did. So anyways, I did want to give a bonus point for their usage of touching. The reason why I say it's because earlier I did. Regardless, it's just you work with what you have, and they worked with what they had. The way they touch was very... Gotta find a way to word this. It's not weird. The way they touched was
They
very
just know how to
impressive.
make you feel vulnerable.
They know how to touch you, you know? Like the cat, the tickling me, the back of my... It was impressive. I just had to give you bonus points for using your rules to your advantage. So out of all of that, that was 5 additional bonus points.
Awesome. Spooks on Spurr. It's an 86 out of 100. It's a very, very good haunt, and you definitely should check it out. I recommend if you go to Spooks on Spurr, you are on site at 5:45. You are in line as soon as possible with tickets ready to go. Otherwise, you will wait. I do not know how to say it nicely. I'm not trying to be rude, but to any of my viewers wondering if you should go, yes, and you should go at open.
Now,
Or be prepared to spend your entire night there.
I want to put this...
Which is fine, because it's cool as hell.
I want to put this a little differently. Yes, show up early. If you're just a huge haunt goer and you don't really much care for drinking like Justin and I, and like live bands, that's just something we're not really that much into. I'm not discrediting it.
Yeah.
I'm just
Awesome that they have it.
It's awesome that they have it, you know, for the most part. And we just notice if you're just a haunt fan in general and you just want a spooky situation, you want to go into a haunted house, go there at 6 o'clock. I believe, do they open tickets around then?
Yep.
Go there just before 6, get those tickets, and then wait about an hour before they open up. I promise you, it's so much worth your time. Then after you get done with the haunts, enjoy your time. Otherwise, you will be waiting a little later.
When we got there was probably 100 to 125 people in the gathering area. When we left, after going through the Forest of Freaks and to the Mansion of Misery, there was maybe 500 or so people in that gathering area.
If you ever played Assassin's Creed and
it was just like
through a
that.
crew,
It was just like that. Yeah.
That's pretty much what it was.
Yeah, there was almost no open space.
So yeah, I mean, if you want to listen to music, do whatever, perfect. Show up later. Moving on.
I want to talk about a few things for Spooks on Spur. No, this isn't going to be like my comments about insurance like a few years ago where I totally went off script. No,
You went on the deep end on
This
that
is
one,
going to
dude.
just be some general suggestions. If you're going to have people continue to walk down into the cellar of the house at the start of the show, consider adding a railing. We're all 3 grown-ass, like, almost 30 or 30-year-old adults, and
I want to cue in on this too.
it was very, so we're all sober, I use the word normal, I don't know if that's the right word, but
Able-bodied.
very able-bodied, incredibly like agile, and it was slow going. Please consider adding a railing there. If nobody has fallen, I'll be shocked. Underneath, down in the cellar, and even in a few places in the house, there were some wood edges or wood beams that were still exposed. Please get those covered up. A little more awareness of somebody grabbing and not grabbing their ticket at the booth. This was probably a one-off thing that happened. It probably isn't something that happens very often, but it did happen to our group, so I had to take off and I had to mention it. After this show, after this trip, you guys are a top level haunt. Mm-hmm. There's literally no reason you're not giving us an aggressive smell or scent in one of your rooms or locations in the haunt. Mm-hmm. We talk about it every year with almost every single haunt we go through. There's really no excuse to be missing this. You guys are a top level show. You guys want to get all of the senses. You guys are touching people. You guys are putting people in uncomfortable situations. You guys are you have aggressive actors. There's no reason we can't get an aggressive scent or smell. So consider addressing those few things.
The way you mentioned the staircases too.
Yeah. It's a must. It's a must.
It's a must, especially for the situation that you guys, the stuff that you guys are providing. You really need some stable surfaces, or at least some handlebars somewhere. One of the stairs, I just want to note the one that's kind of crooked. It kind of goes in, and then there's a railing there. I get that. I'd also recommend a railing on the other side as well. It's just, you're working on a crooked surface. It'd be nice to have railing on both sides. So the crooked stairs going up, I believe, into the attic. That's one thing I wanted to mention. I just want to say a positive. Did you have all your points you want to get?
Yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. They're a top level haunt. It was a good show. I told you I was surprised when we walked out of there. I'm like, holy shit, this is a totally different show from the last time I was here and you were here for sure. It's awesome.
A positive I wanted to mention was I was the one that went through it a couple of years ago, and for once I did have to take off negative points, and this was due to the fact that I didn't have to come to a standstill this time.
The only time we did was out in the Forest of Freaks, but it was for literally like 10 seconds, and we chose to stop.
There's a difference between a standstill and just waiting to let the next group ahead of you go. There's a total difference. I'm not going to go into detail again, because if you want to find out, watch the other video. Yeah. MVAs.
Yeah, MVAs. I have two. I have a runner-up. It's a guy outside the church. He's great. I love him. I think his accent, I think his character work, I think everything about him is fantastic. He has multiple props he uses to entertain the group. He's great every year. His partner he's working with out there is good too. Keeps it creepy, keeps it interesting. MVA. There's a room with character that just slowly comes around the corner and is like with blood all over their face, and there's another person laying on the ground and they're being creepy too. Yeah. And it was straight out of my nightmare, straight out of a horror movie, and they didn't break and stop and start screaming at us. They just kept doing what they were doing, and their smile the whole time was creepy and terrifying. They know who they are. Yeah. They know. NBA, massive shout out. You're wonderful. You're terrifying. I loved it.
My MVA is the actor I gave the Scare It badge to.
I did give out a Scare It badge.
I did give out a Scare It badge. I really actually couldn't see your face or your costume, so I can't tell you who you are. But if you are watching this and you're wondering, who is this loser that gave me a little patch? If you have that, if you have an Instagram, please let me know, and please post about it and at me at @IsItScaryWisconsin, so I can put you on our little leaderboard of Scare It badge receivers.
Scare It badge receivers, yeah.
For 2025, because technically you are the very first for 2025.
Yeah, that was good. They got you really good.
And I want to explain how they got me and why they deserve this Scare It badge. Don't overdo it. I am going to overdo it because they got a Scare It badge.
Okay.
It's my show.
Okay.
You're here just to
I'm lucky to be here. I'm lucky to be here.
You are. The reason why you guys Scare It badge... Shut up. I'm kidding. No, I weren't even going to say anything. I just got to act like a jerk. The reason why you got a Scare It badge was because somehow, in some way, you just, you know, have you ever seen The Predator? I want to say, because Predator probably isn't something that younger kids know about.
The movie.
I'm starting to sound old. The Predator movie, yeah, where you got like
The guy, like the monster turns invisible.
Like the four things thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the hell they did it. They must have just held completely still. But I had EMT guy, J-Hops Jared, right in front of me, and I'm walking, and then the actor that gave the scare pastor just didn't even do anything, just go like right there, and I'm like, where did you come from? I was looking right in that direction. Like my eyes like totally like punched my brain for a minute, and it's like, dude, pay attention to this. You're gonna get killed. Like there's like a
well, which was weird because Jenna and I had just walked by them and interacted with them, and then you're like Justin, I gave up. Well, it was so good. I'm like, bro, how did you not see them? I couldn't believe it.
They just held so perfectly still. They blended. It's like the brain is the best way to describe it is if you're looking at a pile of leaves and then it slithers and then you realize you're looking at a snake the entire time.
Yeah,
that's the best way to describe the
good.
Situation. With
yeah,
this
they got
actor.
you good.
They did. And I'm sure they really didn't even mean to. I'm sure they were just standing there like
probably just like, oh, this is just a Saturday night for me.
Hey, luck. The gods of luck shined upon you there, and it worked out in your favor. So that's my MVA.
Yeah.
If you have that badge, please post on Instagram and let me know.
Please post.
I want to show you off.
Yeah. So Spooks and Spurr, really good show. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I have closing thoughts.
Go right ahead.
So my closing thoughts is, if you're looking for a place, I'm reading word for word, by the way, and my penmanship is terrible. If you're looking for a place to enjoy good music, a quick bite, a stiff drink, and a spine-chilling time, Spooks on Spurr is a must-go-to. If you plan on drinking and wanting to go through the haunt, please drink Wisconsinably. Because remember that children also do scare act at this haunt, and this may even be their first time scare acting. And all it takes is one bad experience to really ruin this for a kiddo. And I want scare acting to pass on to the generations. Flourish is the best way to put it. So please, hey, if you're drinking, just be responsible. Understand that you're not the main character. There's people around you. And just have a good time and behave.
I want to tell you how incredibly proud of you I am.
Hey, that's what happens when you talk to a bunch of big wig people in suits that think they're hot deals on the internet, but in work. But
you guys don't understand. I'm having like an existential crisis right now.
He's like, I'm just going. You end the video, Gage.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Let's end this video so we can get on to the next one.
I'm Justin with This Is Scary Wisconsin. There's so many imitators out there that I don't know. I guess everybody's the best. Not with us though. We give honest, no BS haunted house reviews, and remember.
If it ain't scary, it ain't shit.
And make sure you guys are following us on Instagram, Is It Scary Wisconsin. Make sure you guys are subscribed here on YouTube. Like these videos, Is It Scary Wisconsin. 86 out of 100. Spooks on Spurr is a very, very good haunt. Very exciting haunt. And it's a full, complete experience for you to check out. Thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, Gage, we have to know something.
Is it scary, Wisconsin?